Hello, this is my P1 for Business BTEC. So in this I'm going to talk about 5 main areas. I'm going to talk about reasons for vacancy, decision to recruit, internal recruitment, external recruitment and the cost and time considerations. So what causes job vacancies to occur? So for McDonald's, a job vacancy could be occurred by somebody being fired or released from their contract. This can be done because of unsatisfactory work or just them needing to leave. An employee may die from accidents or natural causes. Employees may retire or resign to start their own business or to take on a different job position somewhere else. Employees may be away from work. Employees may be promoted to a higher position, which quite often happens within businesses such as McDonald's. An increase in the demand, so where the business is expanding, they're going to need more people to fulfil the demand for their products. A new organisation, so a new base has been built really, and they need staffing for that. A change in work procedures or the equipment used in the workplace may have openings for new staff members for training in those areas. These reasons also apply to Shipley College. So for example, if a teacher from the English department has been promoted to deputy headmaster, then obviously they're going to need to bring on new English teachers and things. And if somebody's away on maternity leave, then they'll get a teacher in to cover that period of time. Quite often we have teachers move about within positions, so we may have somebody who is a residential tutor or head of house for Gilson House, which is all girls, who's changed to a different area or step down to that position, in which case they'd need to get somebody to fulfill that. So the decision to recruit, for McDonald's the main decisions to recruit would be because there's a position that needs filling. You can choose the right time to recruit. Shipley also have positions to fill, hence why they choose to recruit either internally or externally. So if you look to try and fill a position too early, you may experience cash flow problems, or if you're actually trying to fill it too late, then you're not going to reach your optimal business potential and you're actually going to be losing money, because they might come in as business starts to slow down because the product hasn't been delivered. The job descriptions that you use will actually be quite important. So if you're asking for a residential tutor in all girls house, you're not going to be looking for 18 to 25-year-old males who have just come out of college. Same with McDonald's. McDonald's, for their management positions, they have to be more specific and ask somebody with experience or somebody that's had training within the area. So if you've got to focus on what you want, you have to be very clear and accurate about what you're asking for from them, so that there's no time wasting between people applying for a job that they may be confused about the job role that they might not like or they may not be qualified to do. You also got to make it sound interesting, like people actually want the job. Your company does need to sound very appealing. Like if you've got Shipley College versus Blue Coat, you've got to make sure that there's no chance of them applying to Blue Coat, because you're going to want to have the best teachers from the best school, and McDonald's going to want to get the best staff in, because otherwise they could be losing out to competitors such as Burger King or KFC. The interview process is extremely important, ensuring the right person for the job. So you're going to need to get the right you don't want to hire somebody that's not going to be able to teach the students, and you're also not going to be able to hire somebody from McDonald's who's just not going to do the work or is just going to have a poor quality product. So for many small businesses, unlike McDonald's, there won't be a head relations department to deal with recruiting new staff, so it'll all be done by going into the place and actually applying there and then. Whereas for Shipley, we actually have members of staff who will go through the process with you So for internal and external recruitment, internal recruiting it is where you have a position such as head of English and you recruit within the school, so you'll get the English teachers to apply for that and one of those will get the position. So you're actually recruiting up the ranks or even down rank from actually inside the school or business. So for example, a cashier at McDonald's getting promoted up to a management position, and external recruitment is where you're looking outside the business, so you're looking for a maths teacher, looking elsewhere rather than in the school, and for McDonald's you're looking online for new potential workers. So reasons for internal recruitment is that they'll already know the business off by heart because they'll have already been working there, they'll already have bonds with the teams, it's cheaper to do than external recruitment. You can change temporary contracts to permanent contracts. It's easily it helps motivate the staff because the staff will be wanting to try and push up the ranks quickly. And you'll also be able to try and recruit people who are retiring into freelance work. Pardon me. And for McDonald's you'll have the same schedule, that you'll be promoting people up to keep them motivated so they're not just thinking of a dead end. For external recruitment, you'll be looking on recruitment websites, you'll be looking such as TES jobs, social media recruitment, newspaper ads, magazines, business websites. So actually on the McDonald's site there's a section you can go to apply for jobs. If you're looking within universities, you can look on campus recruitment. You can have direct walk-in where people just come into the school office or come into the McDonald's offices and go, I want a job, what jobs are there I can do? And internal employee referrals, so say Mr. Davies recommended Mr. Janssen, who is a PE teacher, to get a job at Shiplake, that's internal employee reference. So the advantages and disadvantages of internal and external is it's cheaper and quicker to recruit for internal. Another advantage of internal is that people are already familiar with the business and how it operates. It provides opportunities for promotion within the business, and business already knows strengths and weaknesses of the candidates. This is especially applicable within schools and McDonald's because in school you have to work with quite a good team, especially with Shiplake, all the trips that we do. And with McDonald's you'll be working close proximity quite hard and for long hours, so you're going to be wanting to work well around each other then. The disadvantages of internal recruitment is it does limit the number of potential applicants, so if McDonald's got 30 people on the floor and they want 2 people moving up, they can only pick, only got 30. For Shiplake, if they need a head of English and they've only got 4 English teachers, that's a very small pool to actually pick from. Nobody will be coming in with new ideas, so nobody will come into McDonald's with new menu ideas, and nobody will come into Shiplake with new techniques of teaching. It could cause resentment and friction between employees if somebody's got the job and somebody else hasn't, and it creates another vacancy which does need to be filled. So if you move somebody from the English department up to head of English, you're going to need to fill that English teacher's position, and if you move somebody from cashier up to a management position, you're going to need to fill that cashier's position. So for external recruitment, the outside people bring in new ideas. This is a great advantage because in Shiplake we're always looking to push for new ideas and how to teach the students best. So bringing in new ideas will be really helpful. There's a large pool of workers because you have however many people want to apply. This also applies to McDonald's, rather than just having 5-10 people to pick from, they could have thousands and hundreds. So people also have a wide range of experience, as people might be applying to Shiplake having had 10 years experience, and people might be applying to McDonald's having had experience with fast food chains and things like that. The disadvantages is a longer process for recruiting externally, because you'll have to get to know them, you have to put them on a probation period for both Shiplake and McDonald's. It's a more expensive process to do because you're going to have to provide the actual advertisement to let people know that you're looking for somebody to work with them, and you're also going to have to go through interviews which will sort of take time out of your days, take time out of the management's days, and that's going to be losing money for McDonald's. And for Shiplake, it's not exactly going to lose that much money, however, producing the advertisements will cost quite a bit of money. So the selection process may not be effective because it might not actually reveal the best possible candidate, and it also might sort of potentially bring somebody who's great in interviews, somebody who can talk and talk and talk and does good teach lessons, but when it actually comes to teaching and marking the work and things for Shiplake, they might not be the best quality for that. And for McDonald's, they may have somebody that gets on really well with the interviews, but when they get put on the floor and actually start having customer service, they may not be best at that. So it's probably best. So sort of that's a big disadvantage because you won't actually find out what they're like until they start working with you. And I'll continue on with the legal and ethical side of things in P2. Thank you.